Johanna, this year was a big anniversary for War of the Worlds, which we reviewed. Some people say it's Spielberg at his best. We didn't, but some people said it and they put that on the DVD. We learned. By the way, that's why the episode is called that. We were looking at the DVD. We're like, Spielberg at his best. What the fuck?
All these other movies, but apparently this is the one.
Yeah, great choice.
Like Jurassic Park, Jaws, Schindler's List, Saving Private Ryan. Bullshit. War of the Worlds. Spielberg at his best. Also, we learned in that episode that that's one of 2 Tom Cruise movies you like. It's apparently War of the Worlds and Legend.
Yep.
Oh my God. So yeah, big year for War of the Worlds, 20th anniversary. You'd think because it was the 20th anniversary, they'd be hyping up the release of a remake. Instead, we found out like a week before it aired that Amazon made their own War of the Worlds remake starring Ice Cube and Eva Longoria and Andrea, what's her face? Andrea Savage for 5 seconds. So we have a new War of the Worlds remake by a major streaming company. And it's like, okay. I mean, there's been a couple War of the Worlds remakes. I didn't watch the one with the Twisters girl that I mentioned exist. So it's like, all right, here we go. It's a movie. It's not a series. Let's check it out. It's basically the same story of tripods coming to Earth and taking over. So much like Orson Welles took the War of the Worlds story and re-envisioned it as a radio drama, this one re-envisioned the story as a Zoom call.
It was like Zoom, Skype,
Skype,
FaceTime, like
yeah.
Fox News, BBC, a bunch of other stuff. And on paper, that's a good idea. And actually, I can't talk about it, but Joey, you know, for me, a online recording set in one place is actually good news for me and something else I'm working on.
Yeah.
It was nice seeing a major studio take a risk on this type of format.
I literally thought about that while I was watching.
Yeah. Let's just say I hope other people do it better. This is rough. It's not good. Interesting idea, interesting experiment. It is so bad. And I've seen this done before, sort of. We were talking about there's a movie called it was a made-for-TV movie called Without Warning. Joey, have I shown you this? This is a good one we should watch.
No.
There's a lot of movies called Without Warning, but this one was a news broadcast telling the story of an alien invasion through a news broadcast. The mom from Malcolm in the Middle is like one of the main anchors in it. And it was kind of what this was doing. This like kind of sped up timeline of like an alien invasion. Really, really well done. This is done like shit. This is done just to show all the shit you could do with Amazon. And I was like, well, at least we'll get some cool alien action. The effect Primitive War, which I guarantee you had a much lower budget, had better effects than this. This looked like Sci-Fi Channel, Asylum, like Atlantic Rim, and all those other like Sharknado type. It was like Sharknado type graphics. But I'm like, but this is Amazon. They're like a big company. And they made this wasn't like they purchased it. Amazon is integral to the plot. And it's like, why wouldn't they give this? I know they could do good effects. They do it like on The Boys and shit all the time. Why does this look like utter garbage? How did you guys feel about this?
Yeah. Anytime I see a movie in this like webcam style, there was the Paranormal Activity one. There was that Friend Request one. Which Friend Request was actually pretty good.
Host was good. Host was pretty good.
Yes,
the one that was made during lockdown, that was good.
And there's a few like VHS movies with this premise. So whenever I see those, like my expectations aren't high. When I found out that this War of the Worlds was one, I was like, what the fuck is this? So I'm watching it. And then, I'm barely paying attention. And then the fucking scene where he orders like the flash drive or the memory card, or it's the flash drive. Yeah. Online. And it's like clicking through and doing the thing.
So his son-in-law can authorize a Amazon drone delivery thing to deliver to him, but you had to purchase it on Amazon first.
I literally wanted to fucking shoot myself. Is the whole goddamn thing just a vehicle for Amazon? And I the ending was fucking stupid. Okay. There's like one scene that you're like, oh shit, that kind of sucks. Everything else, I don't know if it'll make you as angry as me, but I wanted to shut it off so bad, but I didn't because I finished it because I watch every movie that Tony tells me to every single time.
Like Primitive War?
Yeah, exactly. With Whistling Dixie or whatever his name was. So this movie fucking pissed me off. All right, go watch the friend request and the Paranormal Activity webcam video before you watch this one. This one fucking sucked.
So Johanna, Ice Cube or Tom Cruise? Which one was more engaging?
Tom Cruise.
How do you feel about this one? Because we just watched the other one. So how's it feel to watch this afterwards?
So just like what Joey say, I actually did turn it off at one point, and I was about to be like, "Fuck this." It was when the boyfriend, husband, whatever the fuck he was taping the girl up.
Oh
with
my
the packaging.
With the,
Oh
yeah,
my
he's like, I knew what I was
God.
doing. I literally was like, I can't do this, and I turned it off. But then, like a half hour, I was like, all right, I should just finish it because, like, what if there's something more ridiculous that I really need to talk about? That's the only thing that kept me going. Like, a lot of people shit on Wreck-It Ralph too.
I didn't even watch it.
Worse.
It's pretty bad.
Wreck-It Ralph 2 is really bad, right?
Yeah, it's pretty fucking bad.
This is so bad.
Well, this is what happens when Scientology isn't involved in War of the Worlds. Like, maybe it's just fucking integral to the fucking production. Because you look what happens when it's Xeno's not involved. It's all
It was
fucked
so
up.
bad.
Oh, fuck, man.
I couldn't believe how bad it was.
Same, dude. We've watched some bad movies, but this has to be like top of the.
And like every actor, it was like, we got them in between. Like that girls are like, oh, Tulsa King is in between seasons. We can get her for a day.
Yeah, exactly.
Eva Longoria,
And they still phoned it in. They were just like, whatever.
The alien tripods again look like video game assets.
Yeah.
Like they don't look like they're actually there. The aliens are little robot bugs. And guess what, guys? They eat data or data. Data.
They do say both, by the way, in the movie.
They do.
Yeah.
They eat the data and they're going after all the government computers because the government secretly had something from one of their ships to spy on everyone. And we're supposed to think that's bad, but the main character has been using
He spies on everybody. What are you talking about?
Ice Cube, like, we're fucked if Ice Cube's a real person. Because it's like, oh, the world's going to shit. He's ignoring calls from his boss because he's checking on his kids. I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah, oh my God,
what the fuck? But don't worry, his son's an elite hacker.
I saw that coming a mile the fuck away, by the
way. What you got? So one of the few things from the books that made it into this, remember the red vine? They worked it into the Tom Cruise one.
Yeah,
the aliens were making
Tom Cruise one. Yeah.
Well, this one, the tentacles shoot out into data servers and they look like red vines. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of from the book, I guess. And the fact that they're tripods. By the way, really pissed me off that the tripod head could come off and fly. Because I went, that's so much more practical than the tripod thing.
What's the point of the legs?
Yeah, seriously.
Like, it had legs in the original because it was H.G. Wells. It was 1800. He didn't know anything about space travel. He's like, oh, I guess they have like 3 legs. That'd be kind of cool. And everyone's just paying tribute to that since then. But then they show that it could just detach and fly. I'm like, there's no point for the legs then. Awful. I was shocked that such a big platform put out such a shitty movie. I really shouldn't be shocked so soon after watching Happy Gilmore 2 on Netflix. I really should expect more from this, or expect less. But yeah, this was astonishingly bad. I couldn't even say enjoy it like as a joke. I would say look up like cringe clips on Twitter or YouTube or something. I hated it.
Yeah, there's no fucking redeeming factors whatsoever.
Nothing.
He should have checked himself before he wrecked himself. And now we all fucked up.
Oh God, they were saying like by the way, this feels like an AI script. If you told me
move, bitch, get out the way. Huh?
He literally says, move, bitch, get out the way.
I literally just it was one of those moments where I was just like,
by the way, this is not a good role for Ice Cube. I like Ice Cube.
Same.
This is not a good Ice Cube role. This is not a good role for Ice Cube at all.
Literally, his job with the hacking or whatever, just putting random codes, which was apparently super easy to do because what he was doing, just like going through tabs, is what I basically do through like work. Oh, what's going on in hell today across the world? Oh, that's what's happening in war. Okay, anyway, back to work real quick. Oh, okay, tab open to this. Oh, haha, funny meme. Okay, back to work. Tab.
I know people FaceTime a lot. I'm not a big like FaceTimer, but these people are FaceTiming a little too much and at like the worst possible times. He's like, your battery's dying, and it's like, stop FaceTiming.
FaceTiming drains your freaking battery.
I know.
It's a normal fucking phone call.
No, because that's not visually entertaining. And I'm like, I get it. You can bend the rules a little bit, but come on.
And then also Skyping and then just sending video messages. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? Let me send you important information instead of just texting it to you. I'm going to send you in video form.
Oh my God.
The more I see this Amazon driver on my screen, the more fucking angry I get. Fucking dumb little face. Stupid AirPods. I have to order it through Amazon's delivery. Fuck you.
I want to bring H.G. Wells back to life. Be like, hey, I'm going to show you a movie. And when did he die? Did he die before movies? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, God, I still have Brooke Burns up on my screen. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, when did he die?
H.G. Wells, 1946. Okay, so he did know movies. He was aware that they existed. When was the first War of the Worlds movie? That had to be 50s. He definitely wasn't around for that, right? War of the Worlds, 19. Were there other movies? Oh no, that gave me World War One. I went to look War of the Worlds, and I'm like, oh, 1914. I'm like, oh no, that's World War One. So yeah, I want to bring him back, and I want to show him like the 50s movie, and he'll be like, this is amazing. And then I'll show him the 2005 one, and he'll probably like kill himself because he thinks it's real and magic.
Yeah,
because it's so terrifying. And then I want to show him this one if he doesn't kill himself. I'm like, hey, I want to show you what your work led to, and just make him watch this movie and just see what his reaction would
he'd
be.
definitely kill himself at that point.
He'd be like, what is this? I didn't want this. No. Oh my God.
Not a classic for the record.
This is not a classic. Should Amazon remake The Time Machine?
You know,
anything.
Well, they could remake it, just leave out some of the age stuff. That would be really good. And whoever wrote this fucking movie, don't allow them to do it.
Yeah, I highly advise you don't watch this. It takes a lot for me to be like shocked by how bad a thing is. But luckily, there was another movie, the last movie on our list,